The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast. Listen if you want to. All right, welcome to the Kardasim Podcast.
Yeah,
I'm glad you all are here.
Thank
Not
you
really.
so much. Oh, wow.
Is that how we open it?
No, we welcome them, Kourtney. Like, welcome to
See what happens
my
when I
home.
don't open up? See what happens? It just all falls
It's their
apart.
choice if they want to be here, so hey.
Well, it's like welcoming them to your house.
Okay, 3,
yeah,
2,
I don't
1.
want anybody coming over.
Welcome to the Kardasim Podcast, everybody. How are we feeling?
Welcome to mi caso.
What?
The welcome's already done. You've
That's
worn out your
my-
welcome, Kim.
That's
What is-
house in Italian. Mi caso is 2.
Yeah, let me.
Wow.
I think I'll just start the podcast every time because apparently me just trying to let you two try.
Well, I think we did a pretty
I took
good
the reins
job.
perfectly. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you kind of just rejected whoever was listening.
Anyway,
It's their choice.
it is their choice, Kim, and we should respect that. Anyway,
my
I hope
God, wow.
everybody's doing well out there. I hope you're having a so watermelon day, night, evening, whatever you're doing. And
Probably night. Good night, everybody.
well, yeah, I mean, I guess we have a lot of afternoon listeners, and that's fine. If you're going to
Night
sleep.
listeners.
Okay, I hope everybody's having a good afternoon. Okay, so what we're
Good
gonna do
evening.
now is get into the first segment. Okay, so well, not the first segment, but I have some things to talk about first.
Well,
So-
if we could, hurry up and do this.
Well,
that'd be great.
if your
I have
intro
places
wasn't
to be.
if your intro wasn't so atrocious, maybe we'd be done. Okay. You can grab some classic That's So Watermelon merch at shopsimgm.com still shopsimgm.com. And
Yep.
you can subscribe to the Kardasim Podcast YouTube channel where we're going to be uploading past and new podcasts. And you left your questions and comments for us at simgmproductions.com/podcast. And now we're responding.
They have to know where
I
to
don't
go.
get listen to
Yeah, but do you know how many people I see
listen
saying
to the
like, where
past
do we leave
68.
questions?
Well, that is their own
Yeah,
problem,
every
and maybe
time
they
you
should
say
listen.
Wow.
Every time you say it super fast, Khloe, like how are they gonna know? If you just say
Oh,
like
I
how are they?
I think maybe everybody else who's figured it out can too. Like that's
Not
what
if they're new. Not if this
Yeah,
is their
I
very
think,
first
Kim, I think you're
podcast.
saying that listeners are stupid and can't figure it out.
I'm saying they need it said slower if this is
They
their
are
first
intelligent.
podcast.
They're intelligent. They can figure
If
it
You
out.
literally told them not to listen.
If this is your first podcast,
I said it's their choice to listen.
literally do your research and like click on any of the other ones if you want to hear it because I'm not repeating myself.
Well, before, if they go back to like episode 2, it was different where you used to leave.
Okay, well, I guess they'll just have to keep listening and listen through
And if
all
they
of
decide
them.
to stop after they're like, well, let
and
me
be
go
in the
to this
present.
old place.
It's
And then
called,
they're like, there's no thing to leave comments and questions.
It's called rewatchability. Okay? Rewatchability and re-listenability. So if you want to, you have to keep tapping back. It only helps the podcast, Kim.
simgmproductions.com/podcast.
I thought you were a business. Oh, well, apparently you're not. Apparently, so you want to help the podcast listeners, but you don't want to help your own company. So that's what that's
My
about.
company is doing
Anyway,
just fine. Business is grooming.
in the red. Great.
Wow. Okay, Kim.
Okay. First comment or question. Trey Connor.
That's
Or
two first names.
Yeah.
Can be.
Hey Kardassims, lots of love to the true fighter and survivor Khloe. Much love to you, Trey. And the most energetic sister, Kourtney. Well,
you're welcome.
Energetic.
That's debatable.
That could be described in many different ways.
The Energizer Bunny on heroin.
Off camera, she's a social butterfly energizer, sim bunny. But I have a question for the scam artist, Kim. Here we go.
I think they just meant to say artists.
I used the Glow 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 moisturizer, and now my body emits extreme amounts of radiation and kills everyone in my vicinity. Wow. I am writing this from the lab where I'm now being studied. I want a full refund, and I'm suing you for this. It's so not watermelon. Kim, go ahead,
Well,
give
first
your
of all,
BS answer.
That
it's not
is
it's not BS.
inconvenient.
If BS means the truth, then sure, I'm about to spit that truth. Well, first of all,
Radioactive spit.
you're not getting a refund whatsoever. That's one of our
Kim,
number
they're
one.
being studied in a lab because of your
You know
You.
what that's
product.
called? That's called being an interesting person, an interesting subject. And maybe they're just like, this person is so extraordinary. We're
That
going
they
to
can't have a
study them.
refund.
Or the person is so toxic,
That just
they need to
happens to be.
isolate them.
Now, that moisturizer, it was originally a moisturizer, but then we did turn it into a
What?
different kind of product
What does that mean?
that we found was more. Well, when we first tested it, we did what's called patch testing. And so we put a little bit on a subject's hand and we noticed
Did
a
you pay the
lot.
subject?
No, we noticed a lot of insects were coming towards it. And we were like, okay, well, we need to do something to get these insects away. And so we put in a special formula to make sure the insects stayed away. And not only did they stay away, they died. And we're like, okay, well, this is great. You can look beautiful, you can feel fresh, and not have to worry about mosquitoes.
Oh,
Kim, you're so full of
you
You
did
don't
not
have to worry
make
about mosquitoes and flies because you're just gonna glow, glow, glow
Kim,
without.
they have bug spray for that, you stupid bitch. They don't need your help.
So you created a bug spray.
You can have no, it's a 2-in-1. It's a
But it's not.
moisturizer that happens to be a bug spray.
This
That
moisturizer
does
was not.
not mean you should be wearing it out around people,
This
though, that we
moisturizer was not sold as a
if
bug
you
spray,
looked in
bitch.
s if you looked in section 3, paragraph 2A, you can see that it says, "Don't be within a," like, if you're gonna be in an elevator, that's not gonna work out.
Oh
And
my god.
if Trey was
Wow.
near people in an elevator wearing this moisturizer, of course.
Okay, Kim, is there any
Okay,
advice you
Kim.
want to give to the scientists that are actually working on this victim?
Have fun, like, whatever you do in life.
Okay,
You're horrible.
But no, you're
we
not getting a refund, and I'll see you in court.
we are just gonna move on because clearly you're never gonna help these people. Next person or being or rat is Kaio Rat.
Or Kuyo.
Yeah. Hello to Kardas. It says hello to Kardashian. This is TWO. So I guess it's
I
just
wonder
me and
which
No,
Courtney.
it
two.
says hello to the 2.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No.
Read it. It
Hello
says
to
hello
the
to
two.
the 2.
Oh, well, that means there's only two. Hello to the two Kardashian sisters. Yes,
Yes.
I know there is three of you, but a recent turn of events has caused me to only like Kim and Kourtney. Okay, see, first of all,
Wow.
This is getting
you're
good.
incorrect.
Thank
You
you,
are
Kuyo
incorrect.
Rat.
Wow. What kind of name is Kaio anyway?
Kuyo
Oh, well, it
or
sounds like you know how to
Kuyo.
pronounce it because it sounds like a plant. All right.
No, it just looks like it
Just
says.
because it's not
Some
your favorite, Khloe,
some
you think it's
some
a plant.
botany. You don't know what
Do
it's
you
like.
hear me judge people when they compliment glow, glow, glow?
I've never seen anyone, but maybe this will happen.
Yeah, I haven't
Last
seen that
w-
either.
last week was my mom's 50th birthday. To celebrate, I purchased the limited edition Glow 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 Pop Juice. Sorry, that's how I picture. I picture them. I purchased the limited edition Glow 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 Pop Juice and Booty Booty Pop Juice. I used the Glow 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 as instructed. Wow.
Mhm.
I shook it forcefully and set it
Oh
on
no.
the floor. I set it on the floor. Okay. It erupted into a violent explosion and created a mini fireworks show.
That sounds
It
pretty
was
awesome.
it was
Well, it is pop
perfect.
juice.
Okay, Kimba, was that what it was
You are
made
supposed
for?
to drink it, but
Uh,
that is that's
exactly.
a one way to do it. At least it wasn't in the body.
I
Well, they
then
said it was perfect.
Well,
I
you're welcome, Kuyo or
shut up.
Kayo.
Shut up. I then grabbed the gallon-sized Booty Booty Pop juice. I shook it and nothing happened. That's because nothing's supposed to happen. I ended up shaking it so hard the cap flew off and its contents drenched my mother. Her ass inflated to 7 times its size instantly, causing her to fall backwards, cracking her skull and causing a small earthquake.
That sounds
Able
amazing.
the hospital was able to reverse the effects, but I was charged 10K in medical bills. I am traumatized.
Well, that's not that much, luckily.
My question is to Chloe. Why would you advertise a product as pop juice if it doesn't pop when I shake it like the Glow 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 does? It's very dangerous to falsely advertise products that can affect your health.
This is great.
Okay, first of
Yeah,
all,
Chloe.
No, hang on. It says stay watermelon, Kim and Kourtney.
Oh,
I don't
you
care.
too.
First of all, okay, this sounds like a very misguided person. First of all, Kyo or Kyo, whatever, you're not supposed to shake Booty Booty Pop juice. You're just
But who
supposed
says you can't?
you're just
How do you
supposed to
make it
drink
pop?
it. You're just supposed to drink it. What makes you pop is your booty. That's what it's supposed to do.
Well,
But you decided
their
to go.
mom's booty
But
definitely
you.
popped.
Okay, first of all, Glow 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 Pop Juice is a knockoff, and first of all, an exploding
Hold
thing
on a
is
second.
not supposed to be.
Absolutely not.
You
I
said it yourself, it's
object.
not for fireworks. You said you're supposed to drink it.
I object.
So it makes
Oh my
stomachs
God.
explode?
It's done different types of explosions, but I'm glad it worked out. This isn't about Glow Glow Glow. This is about Booty Booty Pop Juice and the justice that
Okay,
is
first
in.
of all, we have a hotline that you can actually call for issues like this. If you truly have a case, then we will actually listen, unlike other businesses.
Chloe, are you going to help handle the 10K in medical bills?
Listen, like I said, call the helpline and we'll discuss what
That's a
happened.
no.
Did you shake? No. We have actually, anytime there's a problem, we will actually pay if there is a case. Now, we are not going to turn you away. We are going to listen to you, but you have to call, dumbass. You have to call to figure
Oh
out
my
what the
God.
problem is. Instead of going into the simgmproductions.com/podcast, you
Do you
need.
really think that
We tell them to
attacking
come
this
here, though.
this
we tell
poor
them to come here
victim?
to like speak truth when nobody will listen, but we have a
This
company
was truth.
that will listen. That's the whole point. So really, you're
Chloe,
stupid.
their mother now has an ass that is 7 times
Poppin'.
its
Well,
size.
they reversed the
Poppin'.
effects, though.
And you were so exaggerating with that earthquake, okay? No such thing.
If she fell backwards, how did she crack her skull if her ass is 7
the
times the
issue.
size?
Here's
Was
the
it like
issue.
They rolled back, I guess.
Here was the
like a
issue.
teeter tot, like, you know?
First of all, you're not
Yes,
supposed to drink
That
Booty
could be
Booty.
fun for the family.
You're not supposed to drink Booty Booty Pop juice or shake it all at once. You're not supposed to shake it and you're not supposed to drink it all at once. The instruction says 1 ounce a day, not a whole bunch. Like, so this is a issue of not following instructions. But
Chloe, what does Booty Booty Pop Juice taste
but
like?
we'll be happy to give you a refund. We'll be happy to give you a refund. It's a mixture. It's like a fruit punch. It's like a fruit punch meets like a cough syrup. But it's not
It
like
probably tastes
Ew.
better than Glow Glow Glow
it's not
Pop
supposed to be
juice.
about the taste. It's supposed to be
We're
about the
still
result.
testing out the flavor. A lot of reviews came back saying it tasted
Like fuel.
Like an
no,
explosion.
it tasted like if you licked a dry erase marker. But we're working on that. We're probably going to add like a little bit of orange to that. We can't get rid
Gross.
of that taste, and it will stay in your mouth for 48
Strawberry
hours.
would be better.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's why we have a fruit punch. We have a variety. But anyway, listen, call the helpline. And if you truly have a case and you're not a plant, then they'll help you out. We'll give you a refund.
Wow.
But as far as you being stupid and shaking Booty Booty Pop juice and
Chloe, calm down.
injuring your mother. Oh, and happy birthday to your mother.
I
Moving
thought
on.
you had a New
Great.
Year resolution of like, weren't you doing just
That
like
was 2021,
meditation?
honey. This year is no BS.
I thought it was the beginning of this year.
Yeah, I
No,
just
no, no,
sworn
no.
it was the beginning
That
of
was
this year.
2021. I know how fast things. New year, new Chloe was 2021. 2022. It's about I am not taking
Oh my
any
God.
BS. Anyway.
But you were doing meditation like the last.
Yeah, that was called anger management.
Well,
This is just me defending my company and saying, hey, if you truly have a problem, take it to the health hotline where we actually answer. You know what I'm
so
saying?
it's your company. I thought you just represented it.
I do just represent it. But over time, they've
But you
given me
feel
more
like it's.
assets.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Okay, moving on. Echoy.
A
Echoy.
choy.
I
Like you're
feel like we've had
sneezing.
them
Bless
before.
you.
I
If I'm
think, yeah, a choy sounds familiar.
Echoy, maybe sometime in the past couple years. Hi. I'm a longtime listener of your podcast, and you gals
Cool.
rock. My questions are, you get one question. No. If each of you could,
Just read them all and we'll pick one.
if each of, fine, so easy, right? If each of you could be an animal, which animal would you be? I read
I
that
think
one.
we've answered that before.
And
Yeah.
to Khloe, how are you so freaking amazing, fabulous, talented, a fighter and survivor, and just awesome all around? I think we should
We
answer
could
That's
that
the
skip
one.
one we'll
that one.
skip. That's the one we'll
How do
skip.
Kourtney and Kim not feel intimidated by your glorious presence? Thank you, Khloe, for showing the world how to fight and survive. Wow. I think we should answer all of these except for the first one because he did that.
It
So
sounds like just a question for Khloe, basically.
how do you two not feel intimidated by me?
Easily because she doesn't have a glorious presence.
Not at all.
It's an aggressive presence, and that could be useful.
Mm,
And she's
mm.
really tall, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not really
That could
tall.
be
You're just
useful.
very short, Kourtney.
She's
I'm not
really
intimidated by her.
she's really great at reaching stuff on a top shelf for us.
Yeah.
Metaphorically and physically.
If a waiter gets our meal incorrect, she's the one to say something, so we could
Somebody
just
has
sit there on
to.
our phones.
Somebody
Yeah.
has
She's
to.
just aggressive, but we're not intimidated by that.
I'm not
She
We
aggressive.
use it.
is a
I'm
bitch. She's a
I'm not a
glorious
bitch.
bitch. We could say that.
I'm not a glorious bitch. I'm a glorious fighter and
Yes.
survivor. And I think that
No.
this person is very honest.
I
Anyway,
think
so
A Chow is
did
misguided.
did you all want to read the other part of these, answer the other part of these questions? Or,
No, I think
Tiger.
Oh, well, okay, you two don't have to. But
I think we had said what animal.
how am I so freaking amazing, fabulous, and talented? Well, listen, I'm not
Oh
gonna say
God.
none of it didn't come with time and practice. When you have two sisters like these, whom I love, I do. I love them, but they're very aggressive and they
Is
can
this an
be very
acceptance
hard.
speech
This sounds
or
like you're just
It's not
trying
an
to blame
acceptance
other
speech.
people.
I don't have to accept what I am. Like, I mean, I can't accept who I am. I've already accepted who I am, so it's
you
not a
do
speech.
not?
So it's just about time, like I had to grow into being a fighter and survivor. I wasn't born one, like I was created. I was created and by my
You were
environment.
mistakenly named it. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
No. You just helped me realize what I
No,
finally was able to
we
put a
made a
name.
mistake. Our
I was,
biggest mistake we've ever made on this
It was
podcast.
all you did
horrible.
was give me a name. And sometimes labels are important to people, sometimes they're not. For me,
Well, I
it
just gave
helped.
you a new name, and I'm pretty
And,
sure that suits you.
and clearly it's inspiring
What, stupid
people.
bitch?
Glorious bitch. A
Oh
glorious
yeah,
No.
stupid
glorious
bitch.
bitch is good.
I'm the glorious bitch. Take that. Thank you. I'm a fighter survivor, glorious bitch. All right.
I don't.
Moving on.
A
Thank you.
Chow will
Love you,
learn.
Love you,
If you
H.
just go
Choi.
back and listen, A Chow, to the answer in the last question, and that will tell you everything you
I'm
need to
sure
know.
our fans will know where that
Aggressive.
episode is, where we accidentally called Khloe a fighter and survivor.
There was no
It
accident.
was not intentional.
You two, that was a very natural,
No, it
organic
was definitely
conversation.
an accident.
And I didn't force it upon you. You just said it and it just clicked.
Oh,
So
God.
thank you.
If
Moving
I
on.
could erase.
Done. I'm done with this.
That's so watermelon. All right, Kim, it's all you.
Khloe, you just literally stole my introduction from me by saying that.
I
That's
gave
not what you
y'all
say,
the
though.
introduction at
So
the start, so
it was like a
it's balanced.
transition.
That I didn't need. The transition is us singing and then I intro.
So
Love it.
Oh my God. Wow. Did I interrupt your
Well, we can edit
introduction?
any of this out. Like we don't even have to just do it like as if we didn't say anything. We'll edit it out.
yeah, just move on.
It won't be in the podcast. None
Fine.
of this.
It better not be in the final podcast.
It won't be. I
swear to
promise.
God.
I'll listen.
Tell the engineer.
I will.
Okay.
And we'll tell the audio editor. The engineer
Mhm.
has nothing to do with it, but
I don't know how this works.
Listen, we'll take care of it, Kourtney.
Welcome to segment 2, That's So Watermelon, where we're given 5 random topics and we decide if each thing is so watermelon or so
not watermelon. Just
Wow,
so
why
they
would
can
you?
hear it more.
Why would you interrupt her introduction?
So they can hear it more clearly.
Kourtney.
First topic, yoga, so watermelon or so not watermelon?
I love yoga.
Well, I can do yoga, but you guys can't.
I do yoga.
That makes
Excuse me.
well.
Excuse
We attempt. Well, I'll say for me, I attempted. It's a bit hard when your weight
And when you're
has a
texting,
certain distribution.
Yeah, it doesn't work out. You guys fall over a lot.
here's the
during
Well,
thing.
yoga.
I'm very good at the laying down. Like anything like when like you're just laying down or whatever, I'm really good at that. I tried yoga. I love fitness. I love exercising. I'm all about it. But with yoga, it just didn't agree with
It's
me,
not.
but I love the
It's
practice.
very discriminatory against body types that you've put together.
Well, we chose this, Kim.
Well,
yoga didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Well-
But that's definitely discriminating against
At
dental
least-
work.
At least Kim stays awake. Chloe, you fall asleep during yoga.
That's
Because
because
you are very good at the laying down.
Yeah.
I just got done working out, and then they tell me to go do yoga to like open yourself back up. I'm like, I'm exhausted, so I will do the laying down dog.
The instructor will say shift position, and everybody moves except Chloe.
Except Chloe. Yeah.
I'm tired.
That is true.
I'm
And I have to
tired.
do like modify. I don't do it often, but I'll do like a modified
Forever.
move. If they're saying like to balance, forget it.
Kim, you're literally texting.
Well, okay, I text, but maybe I have a business to run.
And they're like,
You
Kimberly,
guys
focus.
aren't
And you're
good at
like,
you guys
"Oh."
aren't good at focusing and centering yourself.
and
you
sure, I
are.
left in the
I could
middle.
block out the world pretty easily.
Well, you're too
I will
mellow.
say, I think Kourtney is doing yoga all the time.
Yeah,
If it's
constantly.
about yourself and like closing off the world,
I'm a master.
Kourtney was born doing yoga.
Yeah.
If
But
you ask,
anyway,
if that's what the rules are.
I
But
think
yeah,
yoga
of course
is
I'll
so.
text.
I think
It's so watermelon.
I think it's the watermelon. It's just not for me.
It's nap time for you, Chloe.
Yeah, it's because I just got done working out. People see yoga as a workout. I was like, I'm sorry, it's not my choice. But the
It's
music
not
is so
always
soothing.
after your workout.
And yes, it
You
is.
still fall asleep.
Well, listen, with that music being so soothing all the time, and they just
music
tell you
is
to lay
soothing.
down, it's like not a good move. Anyway,
You're not in a spa. You're supposed to be concentrating and
And they're like
stretching.
whispering and stuff.
first of all, dumbass, it isn't a spa. My yoga place isn't a spa. I only went twice, didn't work out. So let's just move on. Okay? It's
You don't
connected to a
remember it
spa.
because you were asleep.
I didn't say I didn't. Well, obviously, if I was asleep, it didn't work out, bitch.
Didn't the class leave? Because they have another class that comes in after.
Me and you left along with the
Yeah.
class, and we left Chloe there.
Yeah.
It's the best day of my life.
Best sleep of your life.
Yeah.
You got a couple hours.
Moving on. It's so watermelon if you don't do it with your sisters.
Next topic, Batman, so watermelon or so not watermelon?
I think Batman is so watermelon because I think he's hot. But
We've
that's
never
about
met
it.
He's just a rich vigilante.
I know that Prudence and Zach met him,
Yeah.
but we haven't met him.
I don't
mean,
need to meet
I'd rather
him.
not, because if you do meet the Batman, then usually that means there's danger afoot. And we've been in a lot of danger and not a single finger was lifted. The Avengers
who
helped
took
us.
it? I don't get why he took it upon himself to be the
Kim,
person
he lost
who
his he
When
lost
you have
his
a lot
parents.
of when you have a lot of money, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Kim,
as
that's
he
we
pretty
literally
much.
know.
lost his
You
parents.
think Batman? Okay, but do you think if Batman wasn't rich, he'd still be doing this?
He couldn't
He would just
afford it.
die faster.
Listen, there are so many
He'd get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
there
basically.
are so many superheroes that aren't rich that do what they do. Somehow they manage, okay?
But
Batman.
I'm
they
sure they had
manage in,
some
like,
kind of
in
superpower.
crappy apartments, and he gets to be off. Like, how about you take that money and give back to the people?
A big mansion doesn't equal a big life of like liveliness and people in the mansion.
He a cat.
Listen, nothing really happens in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So it
We have
mainly
met the
happens in
Avengers.
It mainly happens in Sim York. So everything goes down there.
Yeah, and when we visit there, it's a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
So
But the Avengers
Batman
saved
is
us
like
that time.
Batman is like half watermelon, I guess.
Yeah, in between. So watermelon, so not watermelon.
I'd say he's so watermelon, not paying attention to Kim's cat comment because I'm not exactly sure what she meant.
Look it up.
Okay, but I think he's so watermelon, but not as watermelon as say the people who saved us.
Next topic, clear soda. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
It depends.
I think a lot of my favorite sodas are clear. Like I love some Sprite when I used to drink soda.
No. I just think you should be upfront about what you are. And if you're not a color, how do I know what I'm drinking?
Excuse me?
Oh,
How can a
there's-
soda be
okay.
up front?
Well, okay, if it's lemon, like Sprite is lemon, right? Or is it lime?
Something.
If it's that, then be yellow.
You want it to look like piss.
Well, Mountain Dew got away with it.
If you want
But
that,
it
then you
doesn't
should
look
have
like a mountain.
Then you should have like a mellow yellow if you want something like that. Mountain Dew is green.
Mountain Dew's yellow.
It's
Greenish yellow.
It's green and mellow yellow.
Delicious.
I think it's called mellow yellow. It's yellow, you know? But like it sounds
Orange
like
is orange. Are you going to drink an orange soda, which you should, if it wasn't orange? No.
I don't drink. I wouldn't drink it regardless.
Okay.
Yes, well, you should.
I prefer orange juice, but
And strawberry
that's neither
soda,
here nor there.
I expect that to be red, though. I expect cherry to be red.
First of all, there's not a lot of clear sodas.
There aren't.
If you
So
think about it.
I think that I give a lot of respect to the sodas that don't use dyes.
They're
But
just
we don't drink a
liars.
lot of those.
Although
They're
so-
liars.
Although I have to say I do love a good dark soda every now and then.
Yeah.
I don't.
I do. I love a Coke, dark.
I'm off
I
of
love
dark soda
I
now.
love a Dr. Pepper. I love a Pepsi. I love a Mr. Pepper, aka
Coca-Cola.
Dr. Pepper. I said Coke. It's the same thing. But I
Pretty
love it
much.
dark. So I love them dark sometimes.
It's
but
not the
sometimes
same because some people call Pepsi Coke.
some people just
They're
call
just
soda
stupid.
Coke. Call it pop. I've
Soda
never
pop.
called soda
I hate when
pop.
people call it pop.
Give me
Get
some
me
pop.
a bottle of that pop.
Yeah,
It's soda.
yeah.
They say that in the Southwest.
I think it's so watermelon just because
It's so not watermelon.
There's
because
not enough of them.
there's not enough of
Not
them.
enough
But the ones that
variety.
are out there, 7-Up.
There's also
Right.
like the clear American, whatever that they
Sierra
have.
Mist.
That's not. I don't consider that soda though.
Yeah, that's
Sierra
more
Mist.
like
Which
again,
is basically
if something
Sprite.
is lime, just make it a tinted little bit of a tinted yellow
No, lime isn't.
or green.
It's not green though. That's just the skin. Whatever. I think they're so
A
watermelon.
lime is green,
I appreciate them not using diet and caffeine.
as if you know the ingredients.
I don't, but I know that the dark ones have caffeine.
I'm already over this clear soda. It's so
Clear
not
soda is
watermelon.
so not watermelon.
Strawberry
Just be
soda is the
upfront.
best, but clear
I
soda's
don't-
good too.
No, I don't need you lying to me. I want to know what's going in my body, what color I am about to put in me.
It's called a label.
It's called change the color, so I know.
Fine, Kim. You can add dye then.
And
Jeez.
and having
Yeah,
the,
because you could just read the label.
I don't. You think
Khloe
I have
had a
time
point there.
to read a whole label? when I
One
could just see
word.
the color and be like, oh, that's great because it's purple.
Because you have the ability to, yes.
I'm a visual learner.
Then read.
Next topic, beaches. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
Did we ever talk about beaches before?
I think, well, we had mentioned like
I think I remember talking
what
about.
you can do on the beach. Yeah, letting
Yeah, I like a beach, except for the sand and the
It's just not-
water
yeah.
and like the tourists and like getting there and like the
Yeah.
sun. But everything else I
Yeah.
love. I love that.
But beaches are, other than those things, beaches
Yeah.
are great.
Yeah. So watermelon.
So
Yeah.
watermelon, if you just get rid of the sand and all that water
And the
all the
people and the
and
and
the
the
heat
Umbrellas.
the
and the umbrella,
tanning.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, there's other ways to tan. If you got
Yeah.
rid of those things,
The
like
beach would
The
be
beach is
so
amazing.
watermelon,
great.
so
Yeah,
much
I love
fun.
it. Get out there.
Sand isn't always.
And
It's
the
a lot
surfers.
harder when the crevice
It's not.
is deeper.
It's not pleasant.
All I
when
need
the
are the
crevice is
all I needed
deep,
is all I needed is the surfer dudes there, and then I'd be good.
Yeah.
Bring the beach
you won't.
home. You know what I mean?
So then you're not going to the beach.
Yeah.
I just said I love the beach.
Well, we all do, except for the things we listed.
Yeah. So they are so
If there
watermelon.
was just like a little bit less water at the beach, like if there was a way to like have something where you can contain the water you're in
A theme park.
and like have just the right amount of water, like a beach at home.
A
A
pool.
pool.
Well,
Anyway, I love it except for those things. So it's so watermelon.
yeah, so
Right.
watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
Pools are better.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think we're in agreement on that.
Mm.
There's no sand and the water you can control.
Well, Kim,
and
if you
everybody
don't
can
have
Beaches
the
are
afford
so.
Kim, if you don't have
Beaches
the
are so
sand,
watermelon, but we just don't need to go.
if you don't have
Yeah.
the sand, the water, and the sunshine, then like how is it a pool? Like it's not the same. It's not the same experience. It's better
there's
It
without.
could be
pools.
indoor.
It's better without all those things, but still. Anyway,
So watermelon.
yeah, it's so watermelon.
Last topic, Barbie. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
She set the standard.
I'm kind of jealous of that bitch.
Yeah.
I think she does too much. Like
Pretty-
really?
yeah.
You think
like
she does
Barbie-
too much?
Yeah. I think she's been a doctor, and not only is she a doctor for people, she'll be a vet, and then
She needs to pick a profession and stick to it.
picks like
She's been
stick to it.
pregnant.
She's been pregnant. She's done so many different like jobs. Isn't anybody questioning
been a
like how
vlogger.
she
She's
can't stick
been
to a teacher?
Of
I don't get
a
how she's gotten all those jobs.
a lifeguard.
Do you imagine looking at her resume and it's like you stayed at these jobs for a year or not or less?
I would say
and
a
then
couple months.
you
Listen,
bounce to
maybe
another
less,
one. I'm
yeah.
sure
I
she's been
think-
a marine biologist.
a lawyer and a
When
good
did
one.
she go to school? Where is educated Barbie? Like, is there a college Barbie?
I'm pretty sure there's a
Probably.
college and a high school Barbie. There's all of the
Like, if she
Barbies.
doesn't have a
Here's the
degree,
thing.
is this like a catch me if you can situation?
Here's the thing. I think there's a Barbie for everyone in the sense that you can relate to whatever Barbie
oh
you
my
want to
god,
be.
there's a
Do you
college
just want
Barbie.
to? Of course there is. Do you just want to be a party Barbie? You can get that Barbie. Do you want to be a low down, doing nothing Barbie, just chilling at home? You could be
Is there,
that
a
Barbie.
is there a burglar Barbie?
Probably
Like,
customized.
is she a criminal?
There might be.
If there's not, there's a customization one. I'm sure of it. So I don't think that we have to see it in Barbies and everything. Each Barbie is their own. Do you know what I mean?
No,
There's been a
I think
black
she has-
Barbie.
It's all the
No.
same bitch.
I think Barbie's having an identity crisis.
Well, listen, I think Kourtney said that she was jealous, so I think there's something deep about that. Is it because she does so much and you do so little?
Yeah.
Does she
She
make
does a
you
lot
feel
of-
jealous because she does so much and you made the decision to just do you?
Kind of.
There's not a podcaster Barbie. Hey, there's something. I don't think there's a podcaster Barbie. There's probably a radio Barbie, but I don't know if there's a podcaster Barbie.
She has accomplished a lot in a very little amount of time.
No, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
but
It's not a very little
Oh,
amount of
she's a
time.
bitch.
She started on paper, Kourtney, literally. She was a flat piece of paper and she evolved from all the way from spanning from the 50s or the 60s. So it wasn't just, it was very gradual.
Barbie's also done yoga. There's a radio DJ Barbie.
Okay, that's not the same.
I'm sure she's gone to the dentist too, because there's no way you could stay looking like that.
Barbie's definitely gone to the dentist, and she's been a dentist too.
Anyway, I think she's so watermelon.
She's so watermelon, but like, calm down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who's
The
Smartest.
me.
Me. Now it's time for segment 3. Who's the smartest? Which is usually me in any case.
That's not part of the intro.
Actually, I won last year, so.
Actually, I'm the winner right now, and that's what matters.
Those were all accidental.
Very
wins.
much so.
Anyway, we're given 3 random words we don't know, and we try to guess what they mean. Whoever guesses the closest is the smartest. First word, vivat. Vivat.
Or
Is it
Vivat.
Vivat or Vivat or Vivat?
Vivat.
How would I know,
Vivat.
bitch?
Vivat.
Because you said it's usually you. You said you're usually the smartest, so.
Maybe it's Viva T.
Vivat. Las Vegas. I think Vivat sounds like something that, I don't know, it just kind of sounds like something that, it sounds like a weapon to me. It sounds like some sort of
Like
weapon that I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't know if it's like an axe or like a sword or like a dagger or something, but it sounds like he drew out his Vivat. You know what I'm saying? Like a knife of some sort.
Yeah.
So that's my guess. A Vivat. Very fancy.
A Vivat sounds like when it's just like describing something that's living. Like people are
Vivat.
That's Vivat.
I think it just described anything that's living. So like a plant is Vivat. A person is Vivat. Animals are Vivat.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Or Vivat.
So, yeah, we are here, we're breathing, we are Vivat.
Kourtney?
I think that's wrong.
Yeah, we are
I
Vivat.
think it means something that's vivid.
Like a
like
painting or
clear.
like
It's vivid. I could see it
that's
Vivat.
that's very vivid. That's Vivat.
So like when you're at the eye doctor, they're
Viv-
saying like 1 or 2. Is that Vivat?
Sure. It is the sexier way to say it.
Well,
I
eye
guess
doctor
so.
should say that instead of 1 or 2.
It means long live, to express acclaim or support for a specified person or thing. Like long live the queen or something.
Well, I think I should get half a point because I said living.
Kind of.
Are you sure you're not looking up Viva?
No, it's Vivat.
Wow.
It's an exclamation.
Vivat. Well,
maybe it's like a cheers or something. Maybe you should get maybe half a point.
It's a half point because she said live. Yeah,
something that is living, to express something that is living.
Shut up. Fine, you got half a point.
A cry of Vivat as a salute or cheer.
Okay,
Wow.
so it's just something that they say when they hold up their drinks. Vivat.
Vivat to the queen, Kim.
No.
Second word. Bosele.
Kourtney, the way you pronounce that, killing it.
Yeah.
Boucle with an accent over it.
Clearly, this is French, right?
Absolutely.
Or is it Spanish?
We're really good with accents, so we would know.
Okay, listen. When I don't have a clue, I resort to my, you know what I'm going to say.
You think it's a plant of some
It's related to a plant, botany, the growth of a root, the greening of a root, how a flower gets its color when it's transforming. I don't know what the hell this word is.
I'm gonna say it's a bow.
Like a bow you tie, or a bow of like a ship?
Or a bow that you shoot.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of different bows.
There are a
I
lot
know
of
those
bows.
bows are so versatile.
I would say a bow that you tie,
Well, you
but
can
a
tie.
beautiful one.
There's
A
other bows that you
beautiful
can.
looking one.
Bows and arrows are beautiful.
Shut up, Khloe. I think for me, to me, a lot of French and like Spanish stuff have to do with the mouth. So I'm gonna say mouth. It has something to do with the mouth.
The mouth,
The the
Okay.
shape of the mouth.
the shape of water.
She had a boucle look about her and her lips.
Oh, okay. That's
Okay.
I mean, listen,
The
it could
word
be
the word means curly.
Are you kidding me?
right.
Her hair was boucle because of the humidity.
And that's one word, and then that's an adjective, and then another one says refers to both a looped yarn and the resulting fabric woven from this yarn.
I mean, Kourtney, maybe if you lean more towards what the bow is
Yeah, if
made
you had
out
like
of.
what the bow was, yeah, if you had said like the fabric of a bow, we would have given you a point.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't even thinking about that.
But
How is
like,
it said? I wonder. Like, I think we're saying it right, boucle. We're really good with
I don't
picking
know
up.
about that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
We
once
could pick up
again,
any language like that. We're like,
I like to
I was
believe I can.
close, but it wasn't
if you had
spot
said
on.
fabric,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a boucle wig.
That sounds
love that.
fancy.
Yeah, it sounds like a mouth.
No, it doesn't.
Pouch your boucle.
Okay. Oh my God. I think
All
we're
right. Third word, yomp. YOMP.
I don't know what it is, but it sounds like a fun word to just to say.
yum.
Yeah.
Yump.
Hey,
You
you
are
about
so
to get
yump.
That is so
yo
yomp.
yo. You're about to get yumped.
I wonder
This
what it
place-
If
means.
it's an action word, maybe like a
This
verb,
place
but
was so yump.
you're so yump. Oh my God, so yump.
This is so yump. Like I'm
Watch
having
this.
a yump day.
It's fun
Watch
to
this.
say.
Watch this word be something like that's not nice or fruitful or like fun
Yeah.
for anybody.
You yomped something like you hit it.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh,
I think to me it sounds like bounce, like something that bounces.
to me it sounds like a bump that's
Yump.
on your head. He had a yump on his head after he fell and hit his head. A
Hit his
yump.
head.
Like a lump.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
lump, except for it's a yump. It's like, oh, that's
The
one
doctor would
heck
say
of a
he's got
yump on your head there, fella.
he has a yump on his cranium.
He had the size of a
Foreside.
yump.
It means to walk or trek laboriously. So very
Like you're stomping.
long yomp.
Speed walking?
No, like the Oregon Trail. They were on a yomp.
Oh, I
Oh.
think that actually sounds familiar. Like
Well, not
taking a
familiar
trip.
enough, Kim.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of a jaunt. We took a jaunt to the store. Not have they been saying yump this whole time?
And it says often of soldiers a walk quickly and energetically while carrying a lot of equipment.
Oh, so
Oh, wow.
it does mean to like walk kind of fast.
Yeah. But you have to be
Well,
carrying stuff too.
well, I guess Kim got half a point.
For what?
How?
No,
I
not
said
this.
bounce.
I'm talking about we're done. We said all the
all
words.
together.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And she
And that she
continues
forgot.
her
I'm fine with
winning.
that if you forgot.
No, I continue my winning streak of the year. I can't believe I'm so on it.
Boo.
Yeah.
I
boo.
never thought that this moment would happen.
There's still plenty
Nobody
of
else did either.
podcasts left this year.
And
don't
I
think
will
we should
say,
keep
and when
score
we're saying
anymore.
the last podcast of this year, I'm gonna be like, I'm ready. I'm already writing my acceptance winning speech.
I
There's
didn't get to give a winning speech when I won.
There's also a yomp chicken and mushroom fried noodle.
Now I'm
We
hungry.
should get some. Let's get some after this.
We should. I think that's what I'm gonna order now. And in order
Yeah,
to do that, we're gonna have to say goodbye.
We're gonna get that for delivery, some yomp.
Yeah.
And they will be taking a yomp when they deliver our food because they're carrying something and coming here from a distance.
Okay.
Hopefully
They'll
the
probably be
Yump
driving.
GPS is correct. Anyway, thank you all so much for listening. I'm not in the mood to like get in a
It's
fight
been
or
a
argue.
treat.
So I'm
It's
just gonna
been great
say
for you guys
thank
to
you.
listen to a winner like me,
Yeah,
and I'm
whatever.
so happy for you.
Right.
Continue to
Anyway,
buy Glow 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 products. You know,
Don't.
live your
anyway,
best life.
no, you just ruined it. Anyway, thank you all so much. Love you all. Are you sleeping? Are you eating? Are you driving? It doesn't matter because you're listening
They're
to the
sleeping, but
Kardasim
they're not listening if they're asleep. Can you listen to something while you're asleep?
I
podcast.
think you can.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
thank you.
Have a nice
Bye-bye.
yump.
Bye.